Sagan just hopped in chat and said Ducks didn't cast me. F's in the chat for Sagan. Did he already get knocked out? I'm gonna check real quick before we do these intros, and I can't find him, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm just telling Sagan in chat that he doesn't have Sagan on challenge like as his name, so it's hard for us to find him.
What is this challenge? Do you know?
In chat he just said EMC.
Oh, I did see EMC. I thought it was E equals MC. But nonetheless, here we are. Game number 1. Death Aura LE in the top left-hand corner going with the extractor trick. It is a well-known player here by most in the Latin American scene. It is BLord. I just want to say BrewLord.
I know, right? And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Brazilian Terran player. If you are familiar with the CranKy Ducklings, then you would have seen him last night as he just won the last Masters 1 Open, which is our Open to Masters 2 players. We have AreZ.
Nice. There's no region lock on that one?
Nope, no region lock.
Nice. Master Swan Open. Ended up winning yesterday?
Yeah, it was a close series. He won 3-2 against a Singaporean Zerg player.
Nice.
What was not nice?
TVZ?
Yeah, it was the TVZ, and AreZ went mech every single game.
You can't tell me that. Now I don't like the guy.
it was a long finals. So yeah,
that sounds awful, man. God.
We may see that today. I don't wanna jinx it, but yeah, we'll see.
I love but also hate beating a mech player like 30 minutes into the game. I'm like, gosh, you got a blinding cloud and baneling and abduct and row, everything you got to do. It's like, mate, you should have just quit 30 minutes ago. If you're gonna go mech. But here we have a SCV.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Starport.
I'm maybe thinking the building that makes
Fusion Core. Oh,
Fusion Core.
Yeah, that
does make sense. It does look like a core for fusions. Building. Ghost Academy.
I didn't want to say it, but he did do this last night on
no way.
Submarine. Yeah, he did this exact same thing.
Some really weird builds with really quick ghosts, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it happening to me, but in the game, this looks like it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. So the idea behind this is, like, obviously you proxy the Ghost Academy, you get ghosts out, and the ghosts are, so when you push out with your Hellions and Hellbats, you just snipe the queens. Just instantly snipe them, they instantly die.
I was wondering what that was for. So what you do here is not make any queens.
yeah. You need a lot of lings, right? Like ghosts do struggle against lings, so like ling roaches, like would do well, but
that's why the Hellions are going to be there.
Exactly. It's
that's rough. I've played against this build a couple times. I had no idea how to counter it. But hopefully I'll see here. Hopefully I'll learn a thing or two.
Yeah. If you want to tune into a clan fiesta, so last night this didn't go out as planned by AreZ because he went for this ghost proxy. His opponent went 2 base like roach all in, like he.
Oh my god! Absolute perfect counter.
Yeah. They just like cheesed each other and blindly, and yeah.
Oh geez, almost losing one Hellion there for free.
Yeah, has to be careful with it that he doesn't lose it too early on, especially for nothing, right? Like nothing's really happened here yet.
Yeah. You should notice there's no workers here the 30th though.
Yeah, and this is looking like 2 base fire. Yeah. Okay.
Put down the baneling nest, so definitely 2 base spire. I mean, what else would you go for with a spire and a baneling nest?
Yeah.
2 base mass bane. 4 gas to just make nothing but bane.
Yep. Nothing but banelings. So this is interesting how this is going to play out, especially because BLord, I imagine he's going to be saving a lot of his resources for the Mutalisks. So he could get caught off guard. We'll see as we go. The ghosts are in the medevac. They're going to be flying across with the Hellions, and the armory is about to finish up as well for the Hellions to turn into Hellbats.
God, I hate this map due to the positioning of the pervert pillar for the Overlord.
Yeah.
It's like, what world do you live in where Zerg can't scout the base from the perv pillar? I don't know who decided to test this out. I don't like it.
It's a rough life. It does suck on this map.
90% of my laddering as a diamond player comes from me being able to see the entire game with that one Overlord. Because diamond players don't ever clear that up.
Yep, here we go. The Hellbats are morphing in. We did have that Spire, as we did mention earlier. So there are a lot of queens. How many ghosts are there with this?
There's 3 ghosts here.
Oh god, the snipes are going off. Ooh, transfuses though.
Wow, yeah, the ghosts actually aren't getting what they needed. Oh, they got 1 finally. 2 go down. Oh my god, this is it.
Oh god.
There's not much to stop us here.
There's 2 queens left. There's 2 queens. One of them's almost dead. A bunch of lings are frantically coming out though. Maybe they can get a nice round.
Oh, I love this follow-up here. So even if this doesn't work, there is Liberators on the way now for AreZ. So all these queens are going to go down, and, you know, BLord might hold us with the Lings and Banes, but when the Liberator shows up, there's no answer.
Exactly. We got Liberators on the way. Tanks as well. The Banelings get cancelled as they were morphed a little bit too close. Oh, the Medevac's getting focused down.
Recall.
Recall.
Ghost dies so violently.
Yeah. It's a... Yeah. The way they scream.
Freak of employment, yeah.
And it was so good that BLord was able to snipe that medevac at the end, because if he didn't, then it's possible that those ghosts that were trapped would have been picked up, they would have been saved, maybe even just gone up into the main base. Like the push wouldn't have ended. Nicely done.
Yeah. It's a decent defense here. Now there's some mutas out already. Let's see. Ooh, they just passed right by him. They're coming back around though. They're gonna get him.
Oh yeah, and he's rallied into the main base, so he's gonna take so much longer to get there.
Oh god, he sees the mutas. He's not gonna get anything done with this. I thought it was a good follow-up, but BLord had just enough money to get out 4 mutas in total, which maybe it's not a bad thing, because now AreZ knows what's coming. He knows mutas are on the way.
Yeah, and with that, immediately we have Widow Mines on the way. 2 already done. Missile turrets all over the place. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, he's prepared.
Yeah, we were talking about mech. Like, that's a lot of factories. He's turtling up. He's doing what he does best.
I was going to say, turtle mech. Yeah. When you see that many defensive structures early on, it can mean only one thing. He's turtling.
All right, everyone. Strap yourselves in. Get a pot of coffee going. We got a long one.
Yeah, so you see the static, that means turtle. You see the factories, that means mech. Now, it's interesting to me that he went so much static defense and Widow Mines. Normally, if you have Widow Mines, you can have a little bit less static.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can skip a little bit of static defense. One thing I always wondered is why Widow Mines have they have like headlights on them. I don't know if you can see them right now, but sometimes they have like a little light in front of them.
Yeah, they're like safety lights, you know, like.
Yeah. It's like, caution, there's a Widow Mine here that's meant to burrow and kill you.
Yeah.
Or is it for them to see? Do they have eyes?
Oh, do they have eyes?
Like a little headlight?
It's a lot of Widow Mines.
It's like that joke when people are like, does a Colossus blink? And they're like, no, it doesn't have eyes. Oh, God. Banelings. Actually, they didn't even kill he didn't kill a single Widow Mine there with 3 or 4 Banelings. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Do you not have +1 melee? He does. He has +1 melee. I feel like that should kill all those Widow Mines there.
Yeah. Wow, really nice trades there from AreZ. Like, defensively, he's actually looking pretty good. He dealt a lot of early damage. Even this Liberator. Forcing them off the mineral line.
Yeah. He's also getting a good count of how many mutas are out. It's very important. It's kind of like the opposite. Like, as a Zerg player, you want to know how many Hellions come out of the Terran. But when you see Mutas, you want to know how many Mutas are out.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you want to know as a Terran player, like, how much do I have to commit to the anti-air? Because if you commit too much and there aren't that many Mutas, then you're going to have, like, kind of a useless army, right? Like, yeah.
And I was going to say the accidental swarm host? No, this is the purpose swarm host.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen swarm host versus mech. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. That's all you're supposed to do. Swarm host versus mech is it.
We've seen Champ do it many times.
Yeah, I do it on the ladder every day. I'm just not used to seeing mech lately. Actually, I'm not used to the Muta. Mutas are a weird answer to mech that's been happening lately, I feel.
Yeah, they can work,
a couple, that's like...
Yeah, like the Mutas, they just get shut down if the meching player just gets like 2 or 3 Thors out, you know? It's just...
Yeah.
It's not
ideal.
It's
meant to keep your opponent at home, but with the amount of static defense and Widow Mines here, it's looking rough.
It's like you want to keep your opponent at home, but the turtling mech player already wants to stay at home, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you really want to cause a little bit of damage. Oh my god, that damage output with the double scan. I think this map is actually really good for mech.
Yeah, it's weird because there are like...
Widow Mines.
Oh god, you guys be careful! Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, but he's gonna lose like the majority of the mutas, but they managed. Yeah, they trade fairly well.
That was an interesting turn of events. I didn't know who was winning that one there. There was like Widow Mines, and then a lot of mutas were going down, and he's going no Nidus.
Yeah, he's just waddling across the map, and on a map with speed zones, I mean, you can do it, right? Oh, he's getting caught out. He's the Locust Wave is already.
Oh my god, he got almost all. No, don't go back in. No. He could have got out and lost nothing there. But I guess he didn't want to lose the factories that are being created here.
Yeah, he's trying to protect his production at the moment, holding the line here at the ramp. He does lose a lot for it, but we just saw almost all the Mutalisks go down.
Yeah. I feel like maybe he should have just left his Hellions or something.
Yeah, right? Like, just to...
The army seems pretty valuable right now. Especially after destroying your opponent's mutas, which I don't like this play for BLord. Making more mutas, I feel like you should transition into something else at this point.
Yeah, at some point, like the Mutalisks, they lose their effectiveness, and you want to get out of that, right? You want more Swarm Hosts or something else to support the Swarm Hosts.
I feel like you should also take another base.
Yeah, like again, like the Turtling Terran, right? Like he's not really pushing out. You can expand like crazy.
That's what the whole point of mech is, I think, is it gives you a chance to expand, out-expand your opponent, especially when you go with mutas, because you keep them at home, they can't really push, which is the whole point of mech. But as I say that, Hellion is going deep on the creep. Nice little defense here.
Yeah, they immediately
go another one from the left.
Yeah, they get caught out.
Going in with 1-2 punch. Oh, this is a Cyclone.
They can get.
He's gonna target patch. Oh no way! Is he gonna give it the old scan?
Oh well, transfuses.
Oh no! Wow, that was good. The mutas were in a good position to come back home. But he pulled his opponent all the way back home, and now he's able to secure himself a 4th base.
Yeah. The 4th is on the way. More static defense. At the moment, the Swarm Hosts are a little bit exposed, but it looks like AreZ isn't really looking to pounce on them, or maybe if he catches them.
Or is he?
He gets full back.
Oh man. So he's not gonna. I thought he was gonna take all his army to that 4th base because that's really important to secure.
The CC, it's gonna go down.
It's gonna die. With all the SCVs inside of it, 10 SCVs go down due to that. I don't think I've ever seen that, a CC go down with a bunch of SCVs in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and here's where the turtle mech starts to die out.
Oof, yeah. We have the Swarm Host now. Like AreZ is getting picked apart a little bit. Like the Mutalisks pulled him to one side, the Swarm Host pulled him to another side. He lost the CC.
BLord maxed out. AreZ has not been able to do any damage across the map either. He's like been trying, but he hasn't been able to go for any good pushes without getting denied. He's gone for small pushes here and there. Yeah, I think he needed to bring the Widow Mines out a long time ago. I think that's the issue here. Yeah,
like there was a lot of supply just staying at home because of that, right?
Yeah. So many mutas being made. Holy crap.
BLord, he's persistent, to say the least.
Yeah. Now I know if you have enough mutas and you outnumber the Cyclones by enough, you can just target him down.
Yeah.
I love the static defense here for BLord. Oh, nice unburrow with the Widowmine so they don't... He needs to keep running.
Oh, keep running. Okay, he's going. He's going.
Yeah. Really, geez, dude, you can't just sit there. Oh, friendly fire? No.
Oh, a lot of Widowmines do get picked off there, and it looks like the Mutalists are trying to jump on top of this army. I don't think there are enough Cyclones to deal with this.
God, it looks like the mutas aren't even... It looks like they're shooting while they're moving, how fast he's like clicking and moving.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like they're not even stopping at all. They're just slowly killing this army, and I wonder what happened there.
It looks like as that was happening, there was a locust.
Wave,
yeah.
Now it's getting rough. He can't secure his fourth base to save his life.
He doesn't even have a third anymore. It's forced off, and more locusts coming in.
This is rough. This is how I aspire to play versus mech.
Yeah, we've gone to a point where now BLord, he's just breaking the turtling Terran, right? Like,
and one Thor is finally out, but instantly gets surrounded by all of these. He canceled Mag Field's Accelerator.
Oh no.
That's huge. I don't know why he hasn't had that this whole time.
I was about to say, I'm surprised that wasn't finished by now. We're 16 minutes
in
the game.
Forgot.
Yeah. Oh, and if he didn't forget, like, it would have changed so much. He would have killed so many more mutas. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of times.
I was wondering, when he got lock-ons, I was like, oh my god, they're all dead. And then the mutas kind of just survived. God, mutas are good. mutas are back.
They're
mutas
pretty
back in style.
They're pretty good, especially when you don't have Magfield accelerators and
it was looking scary. All the mutas started to clump up on the Thor, but they killed it very quick. And this locust wave looks like it's gonna be a killing blow. He has so many locusts.
Yeah, so many locusts.
Swarm host.
So many swarm hosts.
Makes so many locusts.
A couple of
going with the mutas.
Oh god.
He's not target firing down the anti-air here. Oh, he gets it. No contest. Now he one-shots the anti-air, and he completely cuts off the fifth base as well.
Yeah, it's so exposed at the moment. I don't think BLord actually knows it got taken. Otherwise, he probably would have gone for it.
Yeah, he definitely would have gone for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be enough even to bring AreZ in for a full-on win. I want to see what BLord's killing blow is here. I mean, really, in mech, I feel like you don't ever go for the killing blow. You just kind of bleed your opponent until they quit.
Yeah, you just whittle them down. And something pretty interesting is that throughout this entire game, it started with the Ghost Academy, and it's still there.
Never scouted.
Oh, that could change now, though. He has to be careful not to lead him there.
Yeah, that was close. I can't believe BLord has just never touched that portion of the map.
Yeah.
He's not even trying to spread creep in that direction. Which would be a good entry for some Cyclones, but they can't leave home. They can't do much here. Every last mining base for AreZ is going to go down here. And GG is called. AreZ does not take game number 1. It goes to BLord instead, playing a fantastic game. I did love the Ghost opener, though. I will give him props for that.
Yeah, honestly, like, there's a big skill disparity. Like AreZ, he's only Masters 2 compared to like a GM, but despite that, you know, he had a really sneaky build. It went unscouted and it did fairly well. Like the beginning was going pretty well for AreZ, and you don't often see like a Masters versus GM game go as late as it did.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Obviously, it's hard to, like you said, it's GM versus just M. Masters 2 at that. He's not even like 1.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm no better. I'm not Masters at all. But, yeah, it's a tough ask, man. He played the best he could, and he still has one more game.
Yeah, I'm impressed by what he's done, and I hope he's got something else cheeky. Like we talk about it, right? Like you're up against a GM, yo, go for a proxy Ghost Academy, right?
Yeah. Okay, AreZ is in the chat. Is he trying to tell us how to pronounce his name?
Oh, no. That's a different one. There's two. There's AreZ. Oh, God. There's AreZ with a Z, who's from Brazil, and there's AreZ with an S, who's from Chile.
Oh, wow. AreX.
Yeah. And I say AreZ, but it's AreZ, I guess.
AreZ.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I like AreZ, though, because I am an AreZ.
Yeah, I also love it because it's like, you know, like the God of War sort of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
Ares.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty badass.
It does sound pretty badass. Probably why they both picked it. But yeah, map number 2. Not sure what it is. I was hoping I'd get invited right as I said map. But it is going to be Eternal Empire, so put your mech hats on. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. This is a more macro map, which may not favor aerial. It's hard to say, actually. Maybe it does, especially if he plays mech, right?
Yeah. If he's good with the mech, then maybe this is perfect for him. I feel like just about every map in the map pool is a good mech map. Besides submarine, maybe.
Oh, and I'm just checking. Oh, that would have been amazing to see. Jim Rising is currently playing against Sagan.
Oh, no way.
Now
Look who's laughing at who. Sagan's laughing at us.
I know. Sagan, if I know
I told you guys.
I know you're probably not listening at the moment, but if you're listening to the VOD, we would have loved to have casted you.
Yes, indeed, man. I don't think I've been able to cast Jim Rising more than like once in DreamHack.
Yeah, I think we casted him in DreamHack, and that's kind of it.
All right, we're gonna change the server here.
Oh.
GG, BLord takes it.
They're just changing server. They may be changing to the Brazilian server. Not too sure.
That would be awful.
Hopefully we don't lag out too much. You know, Darking's not in here, so we don't have to worry about Darking.
Always lagging us out of games. It's unfortunate. He's like the guy who makes it all happen.
Yeah.
So, like, if anyone should get to watch the games, it should be him. But for some reason, his internet over there in Mexico always lags him out.
Yeah. Enki as well. We were casting.
Oh yeah, Enki too. Yeah, what's up with Mexico and their internet?
Yeah.
Enki's from Mexico, right?
I think so. I'm not not too sure.
I have no idea. Yeah. I've actually never heard anything of where he's from. I assume so, just because he's in the Latin American scene, I guess. I don't know.
Need confirmation.
No idea why I assume. Yeah, we need confirmation. Which he's probably not listening. He's probably streaming something else, so he won't hear this. But if any of his fans do and know, let us know. Where is he at? I thought he used to stream this, didn't he?
Enki doesn't stream Sentimiento Latino because he is the GSL caster in Spanish.
Oh.
And if Sentimiento Latino goes on too late, it like bleeds over. Yeah.
But we are getting into it. Map made again. Lobby and map made again. We are loading in now. As you guys know, Eternal. The Empire of Eternalness.
Yeah.
The only thing eternal here is the macro. Here we go. Here you have it, folks. Game number 2. This is the best 3 series spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE. It is BLord.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Brazilian Terran player representing Team Remember the Game Brazil. It's a long name. We have AreZ.
Team Remember the Game?
Yeah, if you look at the letters, it's Remember the Game, and BR is for Brazil. Yeah. RTG.
Interesting. I mean, it's a cool name. It's just long for his team.
It's very long. I don't know because if you look at the logo, it's RTG, so I don't know if it's Remember the Game, and he's part of the Brazilian section of that, right?
Yeah. Or maybe if it's Remember the Game Brazil. It's just a Brazilian clan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. New teams popping up here today.
Yeah. He's the first I've seen of this team.
Yeah. And same with that like, what was it? Something perfect?
Lethal.
Lethal perfect?
Yeah.
Or is it lethally perfect? I don't know. Questions I need answers. But we won't get those answers yet. What we will get answers is, so what kind of build is it? It's Reaper first. What's in the main base of, it's his own SCV.
Yeah, I've got nothing too cheeky coming out quite yet. And again, like, if AreZ is all about that mech on a map like Eternal Empire, like, you could just play straight up, you know?
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Taking him for a little token for his gratitude, for his appreciation. He's like, I'm gonna pay myself extra since I'm out here.
Yeah, keeping an eye on this third base, making sure he gives the drone a little bit of trouble if it tries to take it.
I wonder how the pay ranking would go. Like, I guess SCVs would get paid the less as workers, and then who would get paid the most? Tanks? Ghost? Do Ghosts get paid the most, or the Ghost have the highest paid?
You would think so, right?
Or maybe it's the professor at the Ghost Academy who gets paid the most. Yeah.
Depends, right? Like, how do teachers get paid well in this world, in this universe?
In this universe, yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I advocate for better Ghost professor rights and higher pay raises for all Ghost teachers.
Pay raises, you know, get them like some medical insurance as well, right?
Yeah. Kick the STEM, you know, get an AA program going for STEM. Stimmers Anonymous. That'd be a cool shirt. I need that.
Hashtag vote Yodaslim 2024. Terran rights.
My presidency run, yeah. I would like to represent all Terrans.
And speaking of representing, so we got 2 factories on the way, which, you know, mech to say the least. But BLord, no third.
Yeah, and he knows it. So we're looking at 2-base Muta again, which is exactly what happened last game.
Yeah, the difference being that he actually did end up taking that third.
Yeah, he did take the third last time. That's right.
Yeah. This time though, just straight up 2-base Muta.
Which is maybe good. He took the third base. He was using it for larva. He didn't really have too much drones on it. I think he lost 7 last game on that third base, but. He did end up going to 2-base Muta, and it worked for him. This time he's going straight 2-base Muta. He got the 4 queens out, which is for some reason the magic number. I'm not exactly sure, but I heard you're supposed to get 4 queens, so I do it.
Yeah, and how is this
not doing much?
How is this gonna play out? Because again, 2-base Muta, right? Like, and it did get scouted for the most part. If you're AreZ and if you go in, you know, the third is incredibly late, like the lair is on the way, there are gases, you have to.
Yeah, there's a couple gases, yeah. Well, we see the armory coming up, so are we gonna go straight into Thor's?
Ooh, we could. I mean, you know, he's already starting cycling production. He didn't forget the upgrade this time.
Yeah, he got Magfield first things first this game.
And I think he does have an engineering bay as well for those missile turrets that he scans. He confirms.
Now, is he going to put down missile turrets or just get Thors out for defense? I say missile turrets. I'm pretty sure he'll go missile turrets, seeing how last time he had about 65 of them. Oh, good defense here. Even getting 1, 2. Okay, just 1.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit worried that they were just going to go in and there was nothing, but, you know, there was a wave of wings. He was ready for it.
Yeah, when they went past the queens, I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
He actually missed that creep tumor. He was right next to it and then just left it. Yeah, he's hit by the creep tumor. But creep spread is good, even though he doesn't really need it. It does give you vision of your opponent's stuff as they come in, and it's going for a little ling run by just making sure none of these 4th bases have been taken yet. He's gonna realize there's not even a 3rd.
It's not
you
even.
You went 2-base Muta, I went 2-base mech.
Oh.
I don't think they can kill anything here.
Well, you know, get a cyclone to half health. That could come into play later if the mutas just dive on the cyclones.
I think it's just gonna force him to stay home and he's gonna repair it.
Yeah, he should repair it.
He should repair it, yeah. Any day now. Oh, he's going for it. He's got the Thor and his static defense coming out, so I like that. He went for 1 Thor instead of 2 Thors because and he got the static defense instead because it's really hard to micro big, thick Thors. Doors are pretty thick.
Oh, and the Hellions get nothing done.
Yeah. He's just throwing those away to keep the mutas at home so he can build a static defense. If the mutas went across right now, they probably would have made it there before the Doors got out, before all the static is up. And he's going he's just sprinkling it on here. He put 2 turrets in the natural, which last time he had like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
He's gonna pounce on this. Door comes in. Oh my god, that was not a good trade, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not for BLord.
Yeah,
he went in between a Thor and some missile turrets.
Yeah, he actually dove on that low health Cyclone that we were talking about earlier. He was like, oh, that looks juicy. He dives in and he lost like half his mutalisks.
Ended up turning into really good bait.
Yeah.
But BLord still has more income and better map control now, and he's still doing better as far as units lost tab or resources lost. He's still in the lead even after taking that unfavorable trade.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, again, it's because AreZ, like, it's taking him a long time to take his 3rd base, but he's finally doing it. Let's be careful that the mutas are still here.
Oh my god. Oh, double Thor. I like that throw on the high ground. That's a good positioning. But honestly, mutas don't die too quick to Thors when you're able to do the little magic box.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why they even call it that. Nothing magic about it. Just one button.
It's magical, okay? It's beautiful to see.
Look at that, magic. You see them all separate?
I mean, it was a lot more difficult to do in Brood War, which is where the term. Yeah.
I'm just talking crap. Obviously, it's purely magic.
Exactly.
It magically helps you win games. I always love this move.
Yeah, it's nice, you know, disrupting the gas, especially for a meching Terran, right?
Until that happens.
Ugh.
Once they kill it and then they just like scatter. Like when you're attacking the gas, me as a not so good player, I can't take my eyes off it because then my mutas run wild. Oh, is he finally going to get some workers? Blue Flame Hellions, 3 of them, they can do it. Wow, terrible shot. Come on. There you go. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. That's not bad.
One more. Oh, maybe another one.
He should have gone for one more volley.
Not bad.
That's cool. Not bad. Yeah, he's finally getting some damage done here.
I think that's the key, right? Like, so many Hellion run-bys were denied. He finally gets in.
And the base was so oversaturated. It's still oversaturated.
Yeah. And we're in this weird position because AreZ, he's going for like Ferrari mech style, which means there are no tanks, there are no Widow Mines, so Roaches can do fairly well here. Looks like BLord's going to try and break into the 3rd.
Yeah, he's not even going... maybe he is going for Infestors now, but it looks like he's not going to need it. He has enough here.
Yeah, like there are Thors, which are nice against the Mutalisks, but the Roaches...
Yeah. I think this is going to go good for AreZ, maybe. If he had more Crostabiles... Actually, no, never mind. He needed to really target fire down all the Roaches. But now all the mutas are gone, and the Roaches target down the Thors, which are good, but they're not the real punishment here for the Roaches.
Ooh, yeah, it looks like all of BLord's army is gonna get cleaned up, especially with the tank on the high ground.
But there's there's one single Cyclone left.
Yeah. Oh, and the follow-up. That's
yeah. Same as last game. More mutas and a whole lot. 17 Swarm Hosts coming up. I can't even do the math on how many units that is. I don't even know how much Swarm Host cost. Like what are they, like 5 units? 5?
Yeah, it's a lot of supply. It's a lot of supply.
Wait, how the heck did he get his queens up there?
He just waddled away. Oh no, he dropped them.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
He dropped the queens and then with the Overlord used the creep to make more creep so he can't actually go and expand. Yeah.
Wow, what a big brain. He even did it here in the center as well. It does get cleaned up, but yeah, it just makes it so much more difficult to actually get a 4th.
Yeah. And that one in the middle lets your Swarm Host run faster. So they can just zip across the map really quick. A Swarm Host drop would be kind of cool.
It's really cool as how he's been able to do it. And here we go. Locust Wave is coming in, and it doesn't look like there's too much here to defend. Like, some damage is going to get done.
Yeah, this is like Ferrari turtle mech. It's like minivan mech. And with that, his mech was, I feel like it was a more aggressive style of mech, but he's not allowed to get on the map. AreZ is just keeping him at home.
Yeah.
And with that, he can expand. He's already got the rich gas. He's going for his 5th base as well behind it. And he's got these swarm hosts, which create infinite value, really. Unless you attack them, they're going to keep sending wave after wave at you.
Exactly. Like against swarm hosts, the last thing you want is just to be staying at home, because that's... Yeah.
You're just literally throwing money away. The longer you sit, the longer they're going to be able to throw waves at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like this play by BLord because he wants him to expand down low. Even though there's a rich gas there, it's super open, great for surrounds, great for a locust wave from up high or down low. And if he wants this base, he's going to have to wait a long time. Oh, he missed the tumor in the top. Oh, he can just respread it.
It's an active tumor as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's an active tumor, so you can just spread it. Oh, scans outside of the tumor. Oh, that's so rough. He's scanning right on top of everything perfectly. Oh, he has the sensory towers.
Yeah,
He's got to get the scan sensor towers, but oh, that's good for the locust. Or I mean, I guess to stop the locust as AreZ.
Yeah, forces them all to land prematurely, which is quite nice. You know, forcing them to waste their time essentially. And yeah, he's doing okay at the moment, but again, he's kind of stuck in this little corner of the map. You know, he's stuck on 3 bases. Yeah. Meanwhile, BLord's just taking everything else.
Yeah, but BLord also isn't droning up too heavy. He stopped at 60.
It's actually...
Oh, he's maxed out actually.
Yeah. He
actually wants to get swarm host. He's maxed out.
He actually wants to get rid of workers.
Throw away. What the heck? What kind of Terran are we watching here?
You know what? I have too many drones. I want to get rid of all this.
It's like, take my drones, bro. Like, I'm just swimming in money. 60 drones was too much, and this army just melts.
Yeah, the locust wave lands. The mutalisks are still in the skies, even though there are Thors. Oh god, the CC is so vulnerable as well. Hopefully the Thors can save it. But the army was almost reset for AreZ.
Yeah, it says he has a 40 army supply, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's like in production.
Yeah. I wish I knew a little bit more so I could know how much each unit took up as far as supply. I need like StarCraft flashcards. We need to get in touch with Fear Dragon. He seems to be the StarCraft useless knowledge guy, so let's have him make some cards for us, some flashcards.
He is the encyclopedia of useless facts.
Yeah. One locust wave to the southeast is just standing there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was disappeared. It was just sitting there, not being moved at all.
Like it looks like BLord's having a hard time trying to crack AreZ, but here we see like it's starting to open up at the seams, right? Like everything here in the natural going down.
To me, AreZ is like you're going mech, but you never have a push out time. Like AreZ has never pushed out ever once. He sends little run bys with Hellions or a couple Cyclones, but there's never been. Oh my god, the disrespect!
Wow. Wow.
He doesn't even need to take that base. There's plenty of other bases open on the map.
Yeah, just
BLord isn't even expanding to beyond 5 bases.
He's just
like most people, they take the entire map.
Yeah, like a macro or standard sword would be taking the map, but he's just styling right out, taking the forward bases in AreZ's face.
He's just flying around with the mutas. He's like, kill some mutas, please. I need to spend my money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. He flies the mutas nearby to take a shot from the doors, which allows these little locusts to get more shots in.
Yeah. They take some of the DPS away from the Thors, and again, like AreZ, he's basically just holding on to this one base. Like his natural's gone. You know, he's all exposed. He can't expand either. Now, you know, I'm trying not to call games too early, guys. But I think it's safe to say that AreZ is not going to win this one here. And I think that's why BLord's just being a little disrespectful here, taking his last expansion, because there's no way, even with this expansion,
GG is called that AreZ is able to bring it back in. He does call the good luck though, so there is no hard feelings. BLord is going to continue on. AreZ might be able to win the Masters 2 tournament, but he won't be able to take Sentimiento Latino.
Yeah. Honestly, AreZ, like, he put up a decent fight. Like,
yeah, he put up a pretty good fight. I just feel like he needed to push out, like, even, especially if you know you're gonna lose, go for the YOLO push. But he was just stubborn, stuck on trying to secure more bases.
Yeah.
Like his only goal was to get 5 bases on a pro, on a grandmaster. Like, if I can get 5 bases on a grandmaster, I'll be happy.
I mean, that's a nice goal to have, you know. Like,
yeah, it is.
If you're watching,
but he didn't achieve it. He didn't achieve it yet.
True.